There you go.
All right, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Brandon Compton, aka BCeast from San Antonio, Texas. Represent that all day, even though I'm up here in DMV. Still repping off East San Antonio to the fullest, so shout out to Cockney Lot. Yeah.
Okay. My first question is, when did you first fall in love with hip hop?
When I was 5, my dad, he put on the Tupac CD, 7 Day Theory, Illuminati, the Machiavelli edition. When I heard it, it was like Tupac had different tracks. He had tracks to make you happy, tracks to make you sad, tracks to make you think, tracks to make you want to do something. And I just remember like nothing in the world could make me feel like so many different feelings in 1 hour, except for music. So once I knew the power of how people can be influenced by music, how you can just like, you can move a whole nation with music, that's when I was just fell in love with it that quick.
If you had to name one artist your flow was most similar to, who would it be and why?
I really couldn't answer that because also another reason why I don't have a big fan base is because I'm not good at keeping one flow, because that's just not who I am. Since I'm a complex, different type of person where I have multiple thought processes, I also have multiple flows. So when I get on one track, the beat makes me feel like this, then my flow is going to exhibit that. If my flow wants this, if my flow does that, I can't control my flow. My flow goes by itself. However, lots of times I do, my flow does emulate Tupac, Big L, Kendrick Lamar, because Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite artists out right now. I just had the same mindset as him. And if I had to pick one more person, it would probably have to be one more of a smooth artist, more of a singer type person. So I actually do think my flow is more like a Teddy Pendergrass flow. Not on no sexual type stuff. It's just because when like he hit the mic, everybody shut up. Because it was like, you know, his flow is gonna be so smooth, and that's what my flow is sometimes.
Okay. What do you want people to get from your music?
I want people to look at themselves in my music. I want my music to be more like a mirror, because I think a lot of rappers, they're always rapping about what they are, what they like. But I think the whole basis of me rapping and the whole Dreamwalkers movement, which I'm a part of, the leader of, I just dropped my straw, is that people can look at their dreams and actually want to go out and not be scared to fulfill their dreams. So part of the Dreamwalkers movement, we're setting up, you know, establishments where inner city kids can come in, and if they want to be a recording artist, we got a recording studio. If they want to do sports, we got fields and courts for them. If you want to do clothing design, we got a clothing studio for you. We want to set that up. So basically, looking at my music, I want them to see themselves and see who they truly are, be able to take off their mask. Because I think so many times we so scared of what other people are going to say to us and say about us that everybody puts on a mask. I just want them to be able to see their true identity through my music. So.
If you could collaborate with any artist, dead or alive, from any genre, who would it be and why?
Like I said, I don't even know. I know that my top 4 right off the bat. Tupac #1, because that's my favorite rapper. That's it. Tupac is it. And then Prince. I like to work with Prince because Prince is one of them dudes that he don't care what the record companies or the industry says. He's gonna do him because he can't do nothing else. So I like that. Definitely Kendrick Lamar, and also probably I'd probably like to work with all of good music, the whole set. Kanye West, I had the Prince, Common, Pusha T, all of them, Big Sean, all of the good music crew.
How do you feel about the state of hip hop? Is it dying?
It can't die, because so many of us have the parents or have the uncles that came up in the movement and they raised us. So as long as people are still alive, you can't change that. If we started, if you plant a seed and a flower grows, as long as that flower is alive, the seed is alive. And that flower is going to continue to grow, because until they kill all of us, hip-hop is still going to be there. It can't die. Now, I can say that it's in a pretty bad state. However, hip-hop came from evolution, because hip-hop didn't just come out of nowhere. Hip-hop came from rhythm and poetry, rap. It came from R&B. It came from gospel music. It came from so many things. So of course it's gonna keep growing and keep changing. However, when people abuse it, they use it for their own growth and not responsible with helping the community with it. I do see that as a somber place for it. But as far as hip hop goes, it can never die unless the world ended. So.
What sets you apart from every other unsigned artist?
Once again, the fact that I can't be put in a category, because one minute I have to rap for my people that I know they have to sell drugs just to make money. That's the only way they can. So I rap for them. I rap for the people that are in gangs. I rap for the people that have been abused. I rap for people that are struggling. I rap for people that smoke weed a lot. I rap for people that like preppy stuff. My flow changes so much, so these new artists that are coming out copying Wiz Khalifa and all they talk about is weed, or the people that are copying Rick Ross and all they talk about is Boston, or the people that are copying like Mos Def and all they talk about is black empowerment, but they don't talk about where we are right now, then I think they're put into a category. Once you put in a category, it's hard to grow. So I think what separates me is that I don't have a decisive set. I don't have a decisive congregation that I speak to. I speak to everybody, basically. So.
And my last question is, if you had to sum yourself up in one word, what would it be and why?
BCeast.
And why?
Because BCeast is my name. It shows who I am. I think that your name is more than just your name. Your name is your characteristic. So I'll probably have to say that when you say BCeast, first of all, you're not going to find any other BCeast because it's a weird name to come up with. And on top of that, it's like you can say BCeast to one person. It'd be like, yo, you talking about the dude that went on the John instrumental by Lil Wayne. He killed that. He talked about everything. And then you can talk to somebody else and they'd be like, yo, you talking about the dude that went on the J. Cole instrumental and like spit to all the people that's struggling. So if you say BCeast, that's a word. That's a definition now. The definition is you can't control it. You can't put it into a box. You can't tell it what to do. BCeast is like a movement. It's a person. It's a spirit. It's everything all tied into one. And the fact that my mind, people call me weird because my mind is so different. Like I can't stay on one thought at one time. So I think that would be the word to explain me, because other words definitely in the dictionary couldn't cover all aspects of what I am. So, yeah.
This is what everyone's been waiting for. You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead and let BCeast do his thing.
I'm gonna just spit what I did on the Blue Skies instrumental by Common. I used to be a fiend to deceit. I used to eat lies like a feast, but the tears of a fiend can't feed a hungry priest. Only God can hear my tears as they hit the concrete. Now I'm thinking, what's a crown to a king if he's born with it? But if you offer it to a peasant, he will kill to get it. Like that, I'm hungry. Pray to God that he'll let me eat one last meal before I execute another beat. No running start, I take a leap. Life is crazy, then it puts a tag on your toe. I guess that's why they call it defeat. I got my own mind of speech, but they won't let me speak. Pain filled my lungs like gun smoke. Bow, now let me breathe. Flowing like water, chilling with a few good men. Pain is results of my sin, so if I repent, will it end? Hitting these melodies like I'm stroking these violins. Now tell me that I win. Tell me your mind down, that I spit the right ball, that I move the right crowd, that I make their jaws drop, that I raise their eyebrows. Or do I need to change myself just to get a taste of wealth? Fighting like Apollo Creed, I guess I never see my belt. And I was scared to go to sleep as a youngin' in the fear that I might miss something. But why I'm idolizing people on the TV as a youngin'? I might have missed something. You gon' fight for something, I just hope it's what you loving. Music bumping through my veins like narcotics, I can't stop it. Swag like a spaceship, so I rocket into space and clear my vision and see my enemy's mission. They see us as a math problem, no wonder they causing division. How many people are preaching, but there's nobody to listen, saying that the devil made you do it, now that's your decision. Death and pain are just two lips, be careful what you kissing. I can tell you that God do not give out receipts. Your life do not come with return pile of seeds. There are no trees if there are no seeds, so how can you seek the truth if you never start to believe? There's no strength in the army if their defense is to retreat. There's no chance in the movement if there's no one there else to lead. Dreams is at your fingertips, they just so hard to reach when your parasitic friends suck you dry like a leech. Even people with 20/20 still couldn't see where I'm taking my people, where I'm destined to be.
Don't judge a book by its cover, just open it up and read. Declaring war against closed-mindedness, there is no treaty. I feel like that king that got shot in Tennessee. I have a dream. I'm trying to work this. I feel like that little rose lady that stayed in the seat, cause I'm tired of moving without a purpose. I know that you probably heard this. My mind is a madman circus, and now I'm wondering, is the pain really worth this? Shut up, that's what birth is. See, I'm the father of the movement, keep it moving, cause there's nothing to see, just another murder scene of a victim of the powers of the things unseen. Step to the scene. Your action is your greatest weapon. Pray to God that you don't leave a scar. The only time I feel free is when I spit these balls. They say keep your friends close, but your enemies even closer. But who's closer to you than you are? All I'm saying is that my worst enemy is my enemy, so without the help of me, there's nobody stopping me. If you asking me, homie, I'ma tell you that I'm going far. What's a country to a planet? What's a planet to a star? You ain't nothing but a chain, bad decisions in a car. That's why in 2 years they won't remember who you are. You say whips changing, that girl that's white is living nice. To me, that's slave life. If my people lean out on their own wings to take flight and regain focus, that's a beautiful sight. So tell me, what's a gift if you never use it? And what's an action if you never do it? It's like a bullet if you never shoot it. So homie, tell me, what's a dream if you never pursue it? And what's a heart if you never love? And what's a mind if you never let it unwind like the grapes of a wine? Of the vine is quenched the thirst of the youth like a sweet wine. Is it this rhyme, this time that we change? Or will we continue to hate? You say life is bitter, but it's cause she had a bad relationship with faith. So I play the song twice a day just to soothe her, and pray to God that blue skies is in my future. Blue skies in my future. Yeah, blue skies are my future. And if it don't happen, it's okay, cause I look better in a shade of gray anyway. Still I pray, amen. Dream walkers. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it.
I straw though.